Hey, good morning, guys. Jack here. Again out for another walk. Got to build myself up so I don't need a wheelchair in the airport to get through. Need to be able to walk through the airport. Don't want to be looking like a broke ass. Returning to the Philippines. Man, I don't know if you can. Too bad there ain't a temperature sign out here, because I should have brought a sweatshirt, because it is cold out here in South Carolina today. It's about 20 degrees cooler today than it was yesterday. I don't know what the heck happened here. So we got our boxes all ready to go. Hopefully they'll show up tomorrow and pick them up. You never know what'll happen. So I don't know if anybody's been following that's Philippines life guy on his latest adventure to Coron and Palawan. But it's pretty funny that, you know, he built up this trip. What a great adventure it's going to be, because he's not taking a plane there. He's taking his scooter, and he's gonna have great fun all the way along the way, and then reality sets in. He tears up the scooter with another flat tire. How many flat tires has he had on that ADV or that PCX? And it's sad because I got a PCX too. I'd hate to have the problems with my PCX that he's having. Then they had to clean the air, or had to change the air filter, and that was, or the fuel filter. They had to take half the bike apart to do that at the repair shop. If I would have known it was that much trouble, I would have bought a different brand myself. But it's funny, and then he gets to Coron, and the house he's staying at doesn't have the electric. It's not hooked up to the electric grid. It's on solar, and the batteries couldn't get them through the night, so they had to go out and get a hotel for the night. And that's how the trip was starting when he first got there. And then watching him this morning. Oh man, there's no tourist. He's in El Nido. There's no tourists there. The beaches and the waters are infested with jellyfish, so they got a swimming ban. And so they're in a hotel without a pool. So then they're going out spending half a day looking for a hotel room with a pool, a cheap hotel room. And he's complaining about the prices of all the resorts. But it's a great trip, guys. He's building it all up, and then he just sitting there running into Philippines life. And that is true. It's that Philippines life. He's facing reality now. So I wonder when he gets back, if it'll be a great trip like he expected it to be. I don't know. It doesn't sound like great to me. But it's just like traveling anywhere there. There's good, there's bad. And he's experiencing the bad. And it's funny because there are no tourists there. And then the place he ended up getting, Lime Resort or whatever, only paying like $60 a night or something, maybe 45, between 45 and 60 US dollars a month or a night. And then look at some of these hotels, flop houses next to them, and some of these other resorts that I was looking at on Agoda, and they're charging 150, 100 for pretty much squatter huts. Like, why would anybody stay in these squatter huts for $150 a night when they can stay at that Lime Resort for 50? It doesn't make sense there. But it's all about the money, isn't it? All about the money. They'd rather sit there with an empty hotel, these owners I'm talking about, than ever come down on their price to try to fill up some of these rooms. It's typical, just typical thinking over there. We all know that. Anybody that's living there knows that. And the UT 24-hour marathon or telethon. He's probably trying to get all the super chats in that 24 hours that he could get. Only lasted 14 hours. I wonder what happened there. Was it the internet issues? I don't know. I just turned it on this morning. I guess it was yesterday. See, that's the thing. If you're over here in the US, you forget that stuff, just like I missed the Royal Rumble. By the time I turned it on Saturday night after the Yankees game, or Friday night after the Yankees game, it was already over. Didn't realize it. And Craig put another video. He's moving. Craig's moving to another place in Cebu. Or is it Lapu-Lapu? I thought he's moving to a house in Lapu-Lapu, but now he's moving. You know, you can't tell with Craig. Craig changes his mind every 5 minutes. Craig, what's up with that? Why are you talking about guns again? Why are you talking about guns again? Man. This guy needs to move to the province where you don't see any other expats. It's just crazy how much, what a terrible time he thinks he's having over there. I think he's paranoid. Paranoid schizophrenic. Saying, oh, I could have taken out 3 people already over here if I had my guns. What? Seriously, Craig? Thinks it's worse in the Philippines than it is in the US. Come on, Craig. Get that out of your mindset there. Hey. I can't believe how cool it is out here today. Yesterday I was out here sweating. That's why all the squirrels must be staying in their nest today. I haven't seen a single one of them. But hey, I gotta make my $1 today. Gotta make my YouTube dollar. So I'm out here. And what's up with Ace now? What's up with that, Ace? How did we go from 7 kind of expats 7 months ago to now there's 10 kinds of expats in the Philippines? How did we make that miraculous jump? Where'd those other 3 categories come from? I still can't figure out which category I am. cannot figure it out. But there's 10 kind of expats now in the Philippines. Used to be 7, but apparently 3 more have come into play in the last. Whoa, turtle's out today. What's up there, Mr. Turtle? Good thing I'm not snapping turtle. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Oh, there you go. But yeah, 7 kinds of expats. But there's still only 3 types of bar girls, guys. But there's 2 additional entertainment districts from when he first started too, so figure that out. Wonder how many types of expats there'll be next year. Maybe 15 types. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. Just wait and see. But he's still preaching about us broken expats, us broke expats in the province. I think that's the only people. He thinks that's the only reason people move to the province, because they're broke. I don't understand that theory, because what, he thinks everybody wants to live in a city? You don't see any city here, do you? This is in South Carolina. This is my kind of living. Out in the suburbs, out in the province. I would not want to live in the city, no matter where it's at. Although I might be here in the near future. But I won't speculate yet on that. When it's all said and done, then I'll let you know what I'm talking about. I'll keep the mystery, huh? Keep the mystery there. But I'll tell you one thing I need to do. Need to keep Lynn away from that Costco. Man, every time we go there, I'm spending tons of money for stuff we're sending to the Philippines. This latest trip we brought some new CCTV cameras. A vacuum sealer for the freezer. What else we get? A backup Keurig, because we're down to 1 in the Philippines now. Got a year's supply of coffee of Keurig K-cups in the box now. One of the boxes. Yeah, I just got to keep her away from that Costco, man. Too easy to spend a ton of money over here for stuff it is difficult to get there. All kind of spices and meat tenderizers, all that stuff. Man, that stuff can cost quite a bit over here now. Even in Costco, you buy in bulk. Hopefully we made our last trip there. I'm sure we have, because the boxes are getting picked up tomorrow. But we're taking the clothes out of the suitcases and putting items we bought into the suitcases as well. Stuff we don't want to wait 3 months for. Hopefully none of that gets stolen from our luggage. If anybody's wondering what a ticket looks like nowadays from the East Coast over to the Philippines with the current gas situation and everything. I think the cheapest we could find without an 18-hour layover in Haneda were about $1,100, a little over $1,100 a piece, one way tickets now, $1,100, guys. That's what this gas crisis is calling. But it's going to be fixed any minute now, any hour now. Trump's got it figured out. Yeah, they're gonna sign an agreement any minute now. Okay, then that oil will start flowing again. We won't have any issues. If you believe any of that. If you believe any of that, that's just more fuel for Heidi to complain about. That the world is falling apart. See how it's falling apart here, guys? Super quiet. Morning. Nice and quiet out here. Even though I'm back in the States, I won't get into that politics stuff because I don't see it here. We got the primaries here in South Carolina this week, or not Tuesday, but the week after Tuesday. Another 9 days till the primaries here. Yeah, but it's funny. Well, even getting here it cost, and that was one way. One way was for 2 tickets here when me and Lynn came were $2,500. So we're able to get back cheaper than what we came here by about $300. Figure that out, huh? Figure that out. I can't. I saw somebody doing a budget video, or the realistic budget video. And he's using all these big words in there. Like he had to be some kind of scholar, wherever country he came from, UK or Australia or New Zealand or whatever. Had an accent, and I can't tell the difference between a British accent, a New Zealand accent, or a Australian accent. But he's telling you what kind of budget you need, and that budget for the first year or the first 6 months is not realistic for what your long-term budget will be when you add in family, girlfriend cost, family cost. Duh. Imagine that. Trips back to the US, medical issues. Yeah. People don't budget for that stuff. Oh. And then the other thing, guys, I've seen what was it? 10 videos this weekend alone. What they don't tell you about the Philippines. What all these expats don't tell you. What everybody's not telling you. Oh my God, how many more of these videos do we have to be subjected to? These are the things that nobody tells you about. Remember, I just did one of those videos. Or a parody of it, at least, anyway. Oh, got some other people out walking today. Must be the cool weather. But yeah, it's funny. The things that nobody tells you. You watch every third or fourth video put out by any expat will be telling you that. What they don't tell you about the budget. What they don't tell you about living here. What they don't tell you about dating. And old Norman Bates there, that British guy, he's giving you dating advice today too. Dating advice. Again, dating advice from a guy that has failed at every relationship he has ever had. Every single one of them. But he's gonna give you the straight scoop on dating advice. Okay. Well. One more trip around the neighborhood for me, guys. And since it's Sunday, I'll be nice. Just telling, like I said, not picking on anyone, just telling you what I've seen. Don't know if anybody else is seeing things the same way I am. Probably not, but like one guy I used to have in my channel used to leave me comments all the time, but he's moved on. I think his name was Noticer of Things. Yeah, I noticed a lot of things too. I thought that was a pretty good channel name, Noticer of Things. Speaking of which, I lost a lot of people who used to comment on my channels. I don't know what it did. Was it the politics? Did I pick on their favorite YouTuber? I'm just not sure. Used to have somebody with a fake made-up name, Bert something or other. Used to comment every day. Noticer of Things. Another guy, who was it? The retired F-16 pilot. Don't know if he still watches anymore. Then I saw him go to Antics channel, but he didn't last long there either. It is funny how quickly your audience can change. Because I must not be reaching out to the right people. Oh, almost dropped the camera there. All right, guys, that's it for me. We'll see you later.